Okay, I'm down here in the basement at the bench working on some 4570 on a rainy Saturday. I'm sure you'll probably hear my sump pump running in the background. This time of year in Michigan, the groundwater level comes up and we start to take on water and just pump it all away. I got a perimeter drain around the place. As long as the sump pump runs, I'm in good shape. But anyway, so in getting things around for 4570 for that new Browning, I stumbled across this Ziploc bag full of 4570 cartridges that I came up with somewhere. I don't know if someone gave them to me or if it came with something that I bought or or how I got it. And it's labeled there at 50 grains of 4198 for 2050 feet per second in 4570. Yeah, a quick glance at the bullet there. I'm pretty sure this is the Hornady 300 grain hollow point bullet. If we look in the Hornady manual here, 4198 for the the strong actions like the 1895 Marlin, and then of course there's hotter data that's Ruger data, but for the strong 4570s we got 4198 listed here all the way up to 51.2 grains, so we're at 50. It's a reasonable load. This says 1900 to 2000 between there. I don't know where this 2050 came from. I don't know whose loads they are, so like always, it's best to tear them down, and it's always interesting to do some QA and see. That does look like that looks like IMR 4198 to me, those long grains. Let's put it on the scale and see how well the charge is metered. Yeah, right on the money, right about 50 grains. But anyway, there was one, two, there's 8, there was 9 of them here that were in this RP brass, and then there were 3 that was in Winchester Western brass, and I set those to the side and actually pulled those first. And this is why we pull them, because they were in the same bag, and that's not IMR 4198. That looks like H4895 to me, or something along those lines. I don't know if is there data for that in this list? No, but let's see, that's not 3031, that's not Reloader 7, it's not that. Don't think I have any N130. It's not. I was looking at H4198 when I showed you that first data. That's why that was off. Actually, if we look up here at the IMR 4198, okay, now that 2050 might make sense, but the 50 grains is hotter than what they recommend for the Marlins. So I was looking at the 4198 Hodgdon column there, which that's not good. We're dealing with IMR 4198 here. I'm assuming. This looks. Here it is up here. Again, we don't know. This is somebody else's loads, but that sure looks like IMR 4198 to me. I don't know that I've ever used any H4198 or if it looks the same. Hey, unknown loads. We're going to tear them down, salvage the components, probably just dispose of the powder and don't worry about it. But I don't know what this is, but this is 3 cartridges worth. So let's weigh that and see what the charge weight is like. We have to liberate our pan here because we've got the scale teared out for that one. Let's see if I can pour this in here one-handed without making a terrible mess. So this is 3 charges from those 3 cases that I pulled down. Yeah, so that's that's 60 plus grains, 190 divided by 3, so that's a heavier charge. So I don't even know what powder that is. But anyhow, so it's always best to tear them down, and this is why we do it, because you don't know what it is. It's not worth getting hurt or ruining a firearm, but those were all in the same bag. I guess I kind of appreciate the generic labeling, but I have, this might have come out of some of the stuff that my dad has given me that was given to him by somebody and just sat around. I have no idea who put these cartridges together, but we'll tear them down and clean the brass up a little bit. It's in pretty good shape. There was one this one here is a little bit icky, but I think I can tumble that and get it taken care of. But I'll tear them down and take care of it. And then I'm probably going to run some cast bullets here. And yesterday I did some casting, and then we've got the big 500 grain 457125. We've got those, and then this here is the. This isn't, that one needs to be culled out. That's kind of a crappy one. Let's see if I can find a better looking one. I didn't sort these, I just water quenched them and dumped them in a box. That one's got some frost on one side, but other than that, it looks pretty good. But this is the ideal 457. I think it's 483. It's a gas check bullet, a little bit lighter. And then we have the 340 grain lead bullet, the 457 340 flat, which I'll probably run some of these first and start out with something that's gentle and easy to shoot. I don't know that I'm ready to go right for the 500 yet, but it is a cool bullet. It was fun to cast them. I think that's probably the largest bullet I've ever cast, so that was kind of a fun adventure. But anyway, I just wanted to show that this is why we pull them. When you don't know what the ammo is, it's always the best to take them down and see what's in there. And sometimes they're right on the money, and sometimes they get a little bit of surprising results when you do this. So we'll get some together with known load data and get that 1885 out to the range. Thanks for watching.